12, Josh Morant.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You look at the Cavaliers, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, for Brooklyn, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's the great one in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. And with the new season just underway, Richard, you can feel the excitement around the league.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, BA. And after all the hard work these guys put in during the offseason, now we get to see if it's paid off.
Here's Hero, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Edey. Pass to Wells. Puts up a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Connect missing. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Nails the 16-footer.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Now Bane. Jackson, the screen. Bane into the lane. Brooklyn pulls it in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Taylor Jenkins. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Morant, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Outside Bane, from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Oh, it's stolen. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant looking for an opening. The three ball. Gets the three to fall. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Brooklyn. And that one's good. Morant.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Grizzlies 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Shot's good by the Great One. The Great One's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Outside Morant. Here's Edey. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Counted. Morant's got 9.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
On the attack, Embiid. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Here's Morant. And And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Memphis leading by 5. Here's Jackson. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
His instincts as a shot blocker allowed Jackson to avoid blocks at the other end. He knows how to read his man and get off a clean shot.
The great one. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Jackson can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Morant, the pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Second chance effort. Got a hand on it. Pass to the great one. Blocked! Here's Wells. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Edey. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
It's tipped. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. 4-3. And Hero grabs the board.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
That one's good for 2. The Great One's got 10 points in the game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Edey. And here's Morant. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. 15 points in the game.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And the Nets making a change here. Shot's good by the Great One.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Bane. And another 3 from Memphis.
The second Bane touches that ball, he wants to shoot.
And there's the drive.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Good on the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Yep, that one goes.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Here's the Great One, and it's blocked. Aldama, right side. Here's Edey. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
They are also being so active there with their hands on defense. It's paying off with a lot of steals already tonight.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Smart's checked in, and that one drops for him. Edey's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's the great one. And that one is stuffed right through.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Really left him alone that time. He's got 5.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Smart with the defensive effort. Memphis leading by 8. Here's Bane. Tipped. Now Reeves. A 17-point game for him in the win against Denver. Here's
Whoa! Wow!
Okay,
unreal.
that sounds done.
That's what they came for.
Wow.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Smart. Yet to see a basket. Outside Morant. With the 10-footer. Brooklyn with the board. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Here's the great one. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jackson, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And so it's Memphis with... Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Pass to the great one. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. The great one's got 27 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Clark is checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
It's rebounded by Carlson. Carlson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The great one can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 14. Outside Morant. Morant using his speed. The shot misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's the great one. Off target with the 3. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Bane, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Wells. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 14. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. Morant drawing the double team. Pass to Clark. Outside Bain. From the arc. It's hauled in by the great one.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Memphis leading by 10, and Morant gets double teamed. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The Grizzlies 4th.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. From deep, Bain. The rebound by the Nets.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy.
Oh, my goodness.
How
Wow.
about that?
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Back to Jackson. And he lobs it up top. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
And here's Morant outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since. This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Memphis leading by 6. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson outside. Launches a 3. And that one's good. Jaren Jackson Jr. for 3. Jackson's got 12 now in this quarter. Here's the great one. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
1:44 left to play in the first half.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Embiid tries again, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it. Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Bain. Jackson surveying the D. Bain, the pass to Clark. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Here's the great one. Had a career game his last time out. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer.
Now that's how you finish.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Clark finds Jackson. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Clark. Shoots over Embiid. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Jackson.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. We got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct to second quarter. And get ready for the fans at courtside 1. They're measuring up the shots.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
I think for Memphis, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. We've got Austin Reeves. Joel Embiid is out there with Connect. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's the great one, in at the 1. Brooklyn trailing. Going inside, and he hits it to tie the game. The great one's got 47 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Morant. Oh, a bomb from John.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Shot's good by the great one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting at a respectable 49%. Outside Bane. Looking to get it going. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success. Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Three-pointer. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And stolen by Reeves. Oh, there's the alley! And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Morant drawing the double team. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Inside. Here's Bane. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Big slam from Bane. I love whenever he uses that athleticism in close.
And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's the great one, guarded by Bane.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to the great one. Driving inside. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Bane. And here's Morant outside. And another three for Memphis.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Reeves. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against the Nets, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Carlson. Carlson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Pass to Jackson. Let's go with a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 6. Here's the great one. Oh, another one falls.
A 60-piece, oh my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. From deep, Morant. Brooklyn pulls it in. Hero's got 4 rebounds in the game. The great one can't get it to go.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
Morant into the lane, and Klay stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's the great one, driving to the basket, and he goes big! The dunk right over Ja Morant.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Aldama outside. Outside Bane. Picked by Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. And Bane with the 3. Bane's got 18 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Hero on the wing, pounded by Morant. And here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wells has got 4 rebounds now. Jackson, the screen. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Back to Morant from deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's the great one. And a two-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Embiid passes to the great one. On the wing, Reeves. Here's the great one. Guarded by Aldama. Driving in. The great one can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Morant's got 30.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the...
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Here's Morant. And Reeves pulls it down.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's the great one. And good! There's another!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
Memphis making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Brooklyn making a switch here. James is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Grizzlies lead by 4. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. G.G. Jackson is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. From deep, Reeves. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson outside. This one for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Jackson. And the Nets also making a change. Hero's checked in. Pass to Shannon. From down in the low post, it goes.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The 3 from Bane. Sends it home from three-point land. Bane's got 21 points in the game.
Just another day in the office for Mr. Bane.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
On the attack, Hero, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And just took it to the hole and finished through the bump. Hero knew there was going to be some contact and still converted.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And he can't jam it through. Pass to the great one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
It's both from the stripe. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
B.A., they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience. The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's the great one, guarded by Bane. Pass to Connect, fires the 3. Out to the right wing, fires from deep, counted from distance. Connect's got 6 in the quarter.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his 2nd this half.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Oh, connects again!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
And again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
He takes it in. Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
At the line for 2.
And Embiid drops them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
And here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over to the left wing. And another 3 for Memphis.
Jackson with the dime. The guy is just so skilled.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's the great one. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 8 assists here tonight.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with John. He's always looking to move that.
Another bucket. Wow.
That score moving him clear into 3rd all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
He's surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961 and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
The great one. Blocked! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Here's Hero. Embiid, a screen on Bane. There's the drive. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
Never one to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
Outside Bane. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to the great one. To the wing on the left. And here's Connect outside. Knocks it down from distance. And it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're down by 8. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
35 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Morant. With the D right on it. Morant gets his.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shot.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's the triple. And Reeves pulls it down. With one more board, he'd have a double-double.
Imposing his will physically tonight, showing a lot of fight.
Offensive rebound. He got it again! Sensational!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rear view, he has only Wilt's 100 mark left. This is the closest anybody has ever come.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by